The interesting point that I liked most interesting point that I liked as a crux of the entire discussion, I think what we as digital marketeers from the agency perspective always try to tell the brands that the consumer is not only hearing your brand story, but they are forming their own story given the ecosystem, the way it is building up. And therefore digital mobile is becoming a critical media channel for you to tell your story, to place your product, to have an interaction, conversation and transaction with the consumer. I think that story is becoming true, and most importantly the brand marketeers are finding a lot of coherence in that story. So therefore they are waking up to the fact that it's a critical part of their entire marketing strategy. Earlier it used to be a one-way conversation from our end to the marketeer. Now marketeers coming back to us, telling us what, for example, the subject that we discussed here, what should we do on e-commerce? I think that's a fantastic conversation that we are having finally with the marketeer. It's a fantastic structure, because I think the conversations, especially without an audience, can really flow. Senior people who are actually working and having interactions on the core subject, coming together and having a meaningful conversation, I think that's a fantastic template to work on. Would have loved if some of more marketer representation would have happened here, because especially from multiple categories, because then the conversation would have been livelier, because the challenges for different categories are really different, which actually are pushing the agencies to think differently for each category. There's no one solution for multiple categories. So therefore that conversation would have been much more livelier, saying what you are saying, that the brand story from a FMCG category versus a trade challenge from a consumer durable category, it is different and therefore has to be tackled differently. So I think a bit more mix would be making it really livelier.